Do we need to do one of those?
Oh gosh, no.
That way we can sync it up.
Oh, God, stop.
Come on. Do you, just so our words and the sound, our lips are very.
Oh my gosh. Well, I can figure it out without that. I did it last week.
Tim and I watched the video. No, you did not.
Oh, really? We weren't synced? The main reason
It's a joke. It's a joke. Hey, listeners and viewers.
And viewers.
Number neighbors, if you're still watching or listening.
We have a YouTube.
That's all I have to say to you.
We have been talking to our audience. We have a vast audience. And they wanted us to text you guys this link. And so hopefully you guys are enjoying this experience. You're part of the experience. Whether you're listening or not, we're still going to post the screenshots of our messages. So
yeah,
privacy's out the window.
Well, no, it's not. I'm obviously not. We're not going to post what the numbers are or our numbers.
I'm going to post your number and your name and your address. Welcome to the podcast. This is daily content. I'm your host, Timon.
And I'm your host, Lincoln. And if you're my number neighbor, you don't have to worry because your number will be hidden.
How do they know who's what's and what's who's?
Doesn't matter.
Okay. If your last digit of your number starts with a 3 or a 5, you're my number neighbor. And if your last digits start with a 0 or a 2, you're Lincoln's number neighbor. I just made that up. I have no clue what your phone number is.
I was going to say that. No.
Your last number is
and
not
also
1?
a 0 or 3.
No, if yours was a 1,
yeah.
it'd be a 0 or 2.
I thought you said 0 or 3.
No.
Tim, that's not how this works.
I was just spitballing. There was 10 different options, and I chose incorrectly.
Yep, you did. You know what else you did incorrectly today?
What I do?
Listeners and viewers, I had just such a long and just hard day at work. It was an exhausting day.
Yep.
I worked more time than I should have. I mean, I worked exactly the amount of time I should have.
Yep.
Which was longer than 8 hours I typically work. And I was putting out energy into the universe like, man, today's a long day. Like, it would be cool to have just a little something waiting for me at home. I really need that today.
Yeah.
And I got home, and on the table were some flowers.
And dark chocolate.
Yep.
Yep.
I assumed that the chocolate was yours, but I assumed the flowers were mine. Like, Timon knew I had a bad day, and he got me some red roses. Like, everything is better, and I'm super lucky that I get to have a roommate who does nice things for me like this. And then right before the podcast, Timon informs me that the flowers aren't mine after I named all of them for someone else.
What'd you name them? There's 6 of them.
There's 6 of them. Sleepy, Grumpy, Cinderella, the Berenstein Bears family.
There you go.
The cat, and the other one's named the Hat.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. That's
the Berenstein Bears family is one flower.
Oh, okay.
So
the biggest of the flowers, or okay.
No,
yeah,
the berriest.
I'm sorry. The energy you were putting out was, dude. My energy catchers were in a different direction, dude. I was looking like I was not paying attention to the things you sent me.
It's okay.
Let me look at the texts that I have from you, and the only text is
I'm hurt. I'm too hurt.
Are Jasmine's black scrubs in your laundry basket? I didn't know that was code words for hey.
I sent you that after I got home and saw the flowers.
Oh, okay. So I didn't know that either. I was working.
Yep. Yep, you were. Yep, you were.
Oh, guys.
Well, if you're wondering why we are sitting in an extremely well-lit room, it's because we're shooting a YouTube video. So that's why we're in this super well-lit room, if you're seeing that and wondering, why is that room so bright?
It's so bright. Yeah.
I don't know what kind of mood I'm in today. I'm sorry.
It's a funky mood.
I'm sorry.
I'm here for it.
It's a little bit sleep-deprived, a hint of desperation, and just overall brokenness.
Some sadness for sure.
I looked at papers all day and screens.
Oh, man.
So yeah.
Well, number neighbors, let me tell you a little bit about this podcast. This is called Daily Content Podcast. We have a sponsor. His name is Golf Lessons with John.
It is sponsored. Yes.
Yeah,
that is his name.
Yeah, the sponsor.
Let me tell you something about John.
Yeah.
It's golf season again, and he's back. He's back working at his golf course.
Did you see the Instagram post?
I saw all the posts and
so
liked
good.
them on all the platforms, probably.
But the one we really want you to like is the Facebook page, Golf Lessons with John on Facebook.
You number neighbors. I know where you live, and that is the Bowling Green, Ohio area. And you should get golf lessons from our sponsor, Golf Lessons with John.
Yeah.
You should do that.
Yeah, he's awesome. And I know that you probably have a great swing, but his expertise and guidance will take you to the next level.
Yeah, I mean, you could swing with anybody. You should swing with John.
Nice. Secondly, so we are sponsored. We have a Instagram and a Twitter, Daily Content Podcast. They're in the show notes. If you're watching on Spotify or Apple, you can click down and take a look and actually hit the link, and it'll take you right to our social medias. And then I do want to let you know that you've come across a very special episode. This is a special time that we get to spend with our listeners on Friday. And so we're thankful that you're here. We're thankful that you're being a part of this. And so let me tell you about this. On Fridays, we take questions from our listeners and we discuss them. And so that's what this is. So if you ever want to send us questions, you can send it through those Instagram, Twitter channels. You can text us. I mean, you have our number.
Yeah, drop it in our number neighbor group chat.
Yeah.
Do you think we need a number neighbor group chat where it's we message our number neighbors in the same group chat?
Depends.
6 people in this group chat.
That could be pretty wild.
4
I feel
of
like-
them are strangers.
I feel like
2 of them are best friends. That's you and me.
we'll initiate it, number neighbors, if you guys are pro this. If you don't listen, then we're not going to just be texting you randomly. I think that's called harassment.
You can block a number.
Oh, that's true. But you can never block
Do
a
you-
podcast.
Do you remember the days of having to call your cell service provider to block a number?
No.
You don't remember that? Early?
No, if
guess,
I didn't want to...
I guess you didn't have like older siblings and stuff. So like my siblings had cell phones, so I've been around cell phones since like 2006, 5,
Okay.
whatever.
All right.
I have siblings who are older than me.
I used cell phones before you.
No,
did,
I didn't say
Timmy.
I used them. I said they had them. So
Do you
I
remember
was
when you had
exposed
to
it.
call the place and get the thing number? No. Anytime I wanted to block a number, I would just take my cell phone and throw it in the river. So on Fridays, people ask us questions, and so
But
if
you used to have to call your cell phone provider to block the number. You couldn't just go into the number and hit
settings,
block.
yeah,
Yeah, nuts. That's crazy.
yeah,
How the times have turntabled.
yeah. We're in a different world, really.
Yeah, it's a whole new.
Ball game. So if you ever want to send us questions, do it by 5:15 on Thursday. What time is it now? So we're good. Yep. Questions are in.
So 5 minutes from now.
Yeah. Scott, don't pay attention to that. Our listener Scott, don't pay attention to that. So hey, we got some questions. A question that rolled through.
Yeah, we got
Twitter.
some content.
Okay.
We got some. We have some content. The first little bit of content. I'm just gonna explain it for our number neighbor.
Explain it to me.
New listeners.
Yeah.
We have a listener named Jay who lives in Grand Rapids.
Yeah. Jay's going through some things, and we're not.
He's going through some stuff. We don't know if Jay's okay.
We're not really sure if Jay's
Jay?
okay.
Are you okay?
Nice.
So Jay asks, why am I not in the feedback group chat? You remember how listeners, we have
what feedback?
We have this Snapchat group chat.
Yep.
We talked about with another listener named Ben. He started it. So Jay, you should be asking this question of Ben.
Yeah, Ben's the one to ask.
If you don't know who Ben is, we could do this a lot.
He's also a listener.
We could explain a lot. He lives in Illinois. He's a listener.
Yeah,
A
some of the
friend.
Stuff.
Family,
Yeah.
according to my Facebook.
Oh, really? He's a brother on your Facebook page?
No.
Or a sister? Cousin?
No.
Father? Okay.
Lots of prolonged stares at the GoPro today.
Yeah. Make sure to go follow our YouTube and
Go-
enjoy that.
Anyways, Jay wants to know why he's not in the feedback group chat on Snapchat with us.
Well, Jay, the main thing is you don't even have a Snapchat.
He does.
Okay. Well,
he snaps me a lot.
Oh, well.
Jay sends me a lot of things on social media, and I don't respond to enough of them.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Jay.
It's okay.
Is that why Jay's not okay, you think? Because I don't really respond to his social media?
I'm not really sure what's wrong with Jay, to be honest.
Okay.
I don't know how to add. The second thing, Jay, is I have no clue how to add another person to the Snapchat group chat.
I do. I'm not going to. Jay also says he had a Blackberry IPA 2 nights ago, and it was delightful.
Is that like a cell phone? Blackberry IPA? Like one of the cool ones?
It would be pretty cool if just like a small brewery could steal some of that, like the graphics / branding of the
Blackberry
dead
phone.
and gone Blackberry phone to throw that on like their bottles or something. Blackberry IPA.
Do you remember when Obama first got in office?
No.
Back in 2008. I remember. And one of the big things...
I'm Tim and I have memories.
One of the big things that
come on.
they talked about was how Obama wasn't going to use a government phone. He was going to use his BlackBerry because that was like the cool thing. That was
like
2008.
as a cell phone.
Yeah.
It's amazing that it was just at one point not a given that you would have a cell phone.
Right.
Like,
or
do you have a cell phone?
The cell phone you would have is just so trash. And he had a BlackBerry, and it was like a big bold thing. And so the Secret Service was like, we're going to make sure this BlackBerry is safe. I remember the article.
It's a BlackBerry, so
yeah,
it's not.
Yeah, we were both just staring at the.
Yeah,
that's one of the criticisms that we had of our YouTube last week. We didn't look at the.
We didn't look directly into the camera.
We just looked at in each other's eyes. He's doing it again. Wow. He's looking into the camera. So was that all from Jay?
No. He says more things. I'm not going to read one of the questions.
Ooh.
Well, we don't cuss on this podcast, so okay. I will.
Only Evan cusses on this podcast.
I mean, anyone can cuss on the podcast. I just don't. And
yeah.
You don't. So I'm gonna just.
What's the start with?
How much donkey is too much donkey?
How much donkey?
Probably one. One is too much. Probably. I don't like donkeys that much.
Donkey is too much donkey. That's just a weird question, Jay. All right.
Jay,
let me break it down.
Are you all right?
Is he saying how much ass is too much ass? Is that what he's saying? I'm sorry, Dad. I'm so sorry, Dad.
Yeah.
I don't know what. Jay, this is not appropriate. This YouTube is going up for children.
It's going up on the extension of YouTube called YouTube Kids.
Yeah.
That's not super weird at all.
It's not a weird
place to hang out. Hey. We wouldn't do that. You want to throw the other questions in, then we can come back to the last two Jay questions.
Okay, so, all right. Jay, get better at asking questions.
Yeah. Number neighbors. I need to fill you in. Jay always asks terrible questions.
Yeah.
Consistently bad. We produce garbage content sometimes, but Jay always produces garbage questions.
So we produce garbage content, but when Jay asks a question, it turns our Friday into garbage fire.
Yeah.
Which is a hot garbage fire.
Yes.
Yep. So Aaron, who asks great questions.
Always. Consistently great questions.
Yeah, great.
Sometimes we produce great content. Aaron always produces great questions.
He does. Yep. He says, what do you miss from pre-COVID and what do you not miss?
Oh, yeah, I saw this. Can we get to his comments?
Oh, yeah.
First.
Should we do that? So let's
let the pre and post COVID question marinate.
That. Yep. Oh, so many good ideas.
Digest.
Yeah, so many
let's let it digest. Let's let it settle. Let's get this one.
So to fill in our number neighbors, we're coming on 1 year of this specific iteration of this podcast. Can you believe it? You guys have just been with us for
literally
a couple minutes.
They probably can, but also probably don't.
Yeah. If honestly, if you guys want to listen to some of our best content, I would go back and listen to
from the start. Listen to all of them.
Yeah. Or also the S'more Chronicles. That was a good one. I always tell people to do.
People,
I think that's the one that's like highlighted as the preview of, and so you
is.
can like listen to that pretty easily.
Yeah, something that is wholly unrepresentative of what we do on a daily basis.
Yeah, it's good stuff though.
It's interesting,
Yep.
which I feel like it's just super misleading.
Yep.
Maybe even false advertisement.
I don't know.
Maybe.
I don't know. It has both of us in it.
It does.
So Aaron, so we had asked our audience what they wanted us to do for our 1 year anniversary of daily content. And so this is what Aaron says. And we're still open to everyone's feedback.
Especially our number neighbors. When will it not be funny to stare directly at the GoPro?
Oh, man.
How long is that going to take to get it done?
A year from now.
Maybe.
He said, so for 1 year of daily content, a trip down memory road. Maybe think back at your favorite moments and grab clips of the episodes. Maybe. So that was a really solid idea.
Yeah, Aaron, it's adorable that you would think that we saved our episodes.
We have, though, haven't we?
We do, but nothing like... We just have the MP3. We don't have the actual projects.
Oh, yeah, but it's not hard to clip those MP3s.
I know. But nothing's cataloged. We would just have to kind of sort of remember.
So here's the thing, Aaron. The only catalog we have is the description box of the episode up until September 2020. So from March to September, the only way that we would ever describe the episodes was in the show notes, where we would put the 3 things we talked about. Remember doing that?
I do.
So we could go back and look at all those. There is a way to, and then once we got to till September, then we started putting titles in our episodes, and then that might be a way for us to kind of figure out.
And even more recently, 6 weeks ago when I started doing the episodes, the 3 things in the description almost have nothing to do with the episode.
Oh no, right when I started posting the titles, I stopped just putting whatever in the episodes, and I would just put whatever in the episodes. So we're on the same page.
And sometimes the titles also don't have too much to do with the episodes. So nothing's really cataloged too well.
Well, great suggestion, Aaron. We're going to rock this out for you.
Aaron, if you would like to put together clips of your favorite moments from the podcast, I will gladly air that, post that on everywhere. That if you want to do your own episode of daily content and your like interpretation, if you want to record in some commentary, I would definitely post that for our 1 year anniversary.
If he was sending us in even his favorite moments, maybe we could find those moments and we could maybe try to think about
so
those
like
moments.
That one time we talked about X, Y, and Z. Hey, remember that one time we
could narrow it down.
Talked about bikes and that one ride we did that one time?
Yeah, the long ride. So what we would do is look at Strava, see what day it was, and then go back to the podcast and look at those 3 days and listen to when it was. And then cut the clip and post it.
What if we talked about it like a week late, though? Because sometimes all I'm saying is this is gonna be a chore. We have to do this like 15 times.
No, not 15. How many favorite moments do you have?
They're all my favorite moments.
Okay. I have one favorite moment, and that's just one.
Cool.
Cool.
It's cool that I could be a part of more of your favorite memories.
Yeah.
The camera is just now the thing I look at when I don't look at you when I'm talking.
I'm not gonna comment on that. So I was gonna say my favorite memory does not involve you at all. Okay, so let me look at the camera. All right. So Aaron asks, "What do you miss from pre-COVID, and what do you not miss?" That's a good question. What do I miss from pre-COVID? I remember. Do you want to go for it?
No. I just want to not forget what I was gonna say. Go ahead.
Okay. I miss looking at people's faces. I don't like the mask stuff. I understand it, but it's just tough. Like, I don't know. I miss seeing people's facial expressions when I'm in public. And I miss the public, kind of. Like, just being out in public and not being afraid. I kind of miss that. What do I not miss? I do not miss not doing daily content. Because we didn't do that pre-COVID. And the excuse to like not do stuff either. Like it's kind of nice to have an excuse not to do stuff.
It's nice not having any social pressure whatsoever.
Yeah.
So like, oh, come to my house party, come to the bar, come to this thing. Like I have like that's I was gonna say I haven't gotten invited to anything since like 6.5 years ago. So I guess my experience with this is slightly not valid.
I was literally gonna say 2014.
Yeah. Yeah. Crushed it. Midway through 2013 is when everything ended. So the thing I miss and the thing I don't miss is kind of the same thing.
Okay.
And it's crowdedness. So the thing I miss about, like before COVID, I really miss like the ability to go to like concerts and be like on like the floor and like a crowded like group of people, like hearing like a band play and like that whole thing. Like I really miss that. And I really miss live music. I really don't miss those really hip and chic restaurants, usually near the center of a city, like a downtown area, that are tiny and the tables are like stacked on top of each other and you sit 6 inches away from someone else. Like that style of restaurant I don't at all miss. And it's nice knowing that I can be able to like not have my elbows strapped to my sides,
have a little freedom
and
to
like the waitress can walk freely between the tables without getting awkwardly close to 3 different people at the same time,
or touch you every time she passes by.
Yeah. And so I don't like, I'm glad that's gone. I'm glad I don't miss the lack of personal space. But in a concert, I'm here for it. You can even like push me around and hit me a little bit, get your sweat on me in a concert. That's fine. Like if you're moshing, I don't know. I just think about
You can even take your fingers and put them down my throat and then put them down your throat.
I mean, if someone hits you wrong and you're like mid like
that was a
vocal, if you're like screaming along and someone's arm goes flying into your mouth, like I don't know.
Hey, number neighbors. A couple days ago, Lincoln said he wanted to get COVID.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
And so he said he was going to stick his fingers. I don't know. It was something pretty.
Aaron's like, you guys should post like your top 10 favorite moments from the podcast. Bro, I can't remember what I said on Monday of the episode. And our cataloging is non-existent. I'd have to listen to every episode and pick out things as I went.
Oh yeah, more listens. That's all. So Jay has another question. Yeah, great question.
Yeah,
Aaron.
thanks,
I don't know
Aaron.
If that,
top tier questions always.
Kind of
Aaron, what do you? Same question at you. What's one thing you miss? One thing you don't miss? I'm curious.
Yeah,
curious.
Also, Aaron said something about my back, so I appreciate that, Aaron. That was very kind of you.
Your back.
He said he feels for me in my back, so it's getting better. Yep.
Oh, I had a burp. All right.
Last question from Jay. Maybe.
Jay, yeah, 2 questions here. Jay asks, is Trump going to run in 2020?
Oh, Lord, I hope not. 2024?
2024, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I hope not.
I don't like... He's pretty old at 78.
Yeah, so in 2024, he'll be 103.
No, I just feel like someone who's deep into their 70s or maybe early 80s. I don't know how Trump is anymore, and who cares? Like, I feel like I don't know a lot of individuals who like run at that age. Just like I feel like it's really hard on your joints, and like I don't know, there are better means of exercise than like I don't know. It's just like I don't really understand the question. Like I don't think Trump runs now. Why would he run in 2024?
Yeah, have you seen his physique?
I mean, like plenty of fat people run, like go for like light jogs.
That's true.
I'm fairly certain that Trump doesn't do that now. And so like why would he do that 4 years from now?
Yeah.
I don't.
To get in better
shape. Do you
shape.
get it? Like why would he do that then, not now?
Yeah, that's a great question, Jay.
I don't understand. Jay doesn't ask any good questions. It's a terrible question.
Jay, that's a rough question, Jay. It's a question a lot of people are asking right now. It's a common question.
Like, I understand being concerned about the physical well-being of a former president. Like, you're allowed to care if like Obama can still sink a 3-point basketball goal. Shoot. Yeah. Which he does in school. But like, in 4 years, are we speculating about Trump going for a jog? Like that's why. Like, why?
Yep.
Probably not. I can't imagine he runs now.
I could see it. I think no one will care. I could see him taking a quick little jog around the block, And I just feel like his time has passed. Like his limelight, they've already banned him off of all different things. So even if he tried to post a video of him jogging or running, no one's going to care.
I don't think Trump has ran in like 35 years.
Yeah. He ran one time in 2016, but that was about it. And again, he tried to run a little bit
in
2020.
Did he really?
What's his second question?
Fourth question.
What's his fourth question?
Jay asks, why does everything hurt?
Well, Jay,
I don't know, Jay.
There comes a time in your life when you turn 30, and it's just all downhill from there. And I'm not there yet, but I'm almost there.
Or
I feel you.
Or it's all uphill. Whatever your perception is regarding if it's easier to walk down a hill or walk up a hill.
Yeah.
Either way, whichever one you don't like, that's what it is.
I'll tell you, I was on vacation, and one of the ski lifts was uphill, and the gondola was downhill.
Don't they only go uphill?
No, to get to the ski lift from my Airbnb, there was two ways I could go. I could go to the gondola, which was downhill, or I could go to the ski lift, which was uphill. And there was multiple times. I mean, I skied all day, and multiple times a day you go and get lunch and stuff. There was times when I walked uphill to the ski lift. They're about the same distance. And then I decided that I'm only going to walk downhill to the gondola, which I did. Mm-hmm. And it was awesome. And then when I got off the ski lift, I sometimes went to the gondola, then went back up to my lodge. Or I would get off at the ski hill that I was at, or at the ski lift I was at, and then walk down to the Airbnb. And every time it was easier to walk downhill to the gondola or downhill to my Airbnb from the ski lift. Not once, after I figured out how easy it was to walk downhill, did I want to walk uphill.
That's the answer for Timon. He'd rather walk downhill.
And that's why it hurts.
That's his answer.
That's my truth.
You know, I heard someone describe getting old as always just being a little bit hungover. They described when you're old,
like
you always
achy.
feel a little hungover. And the person who described this was me. That's how I describe being old, is just always feeling a little hungover.
Yeah.
And number neighbors, you might just be thinking, hey, that guy Lincoln, he's an alcoholic. Not true. I haven't drank once in 2021. So it's not an actual hangover. I know that.
It's just being old. You've had a problem. And it's been really bad, and you've cut off the problem, but it's the residual hangover.
We're going on March without a drop of alcohol consumed. So
you know who is an alcoholic?
You.
This guy.
Yeah. Was that breakfast beer good this morning? I saw the Snapchat.
Yeah,
I was jealous.
Yeah.
When I looked at my phone at 9:30 and been at work for 3.5 hours already, I thought, man, Tim just waking up, having a beer.
I was in my bed, popping the beer. Saying, sucks to suck, Lincoln. Is that why you had a bad day?
Yeah.
Yeah, I should have got you a breakfast beer.
No.
That would have been the move.
No, I don't drink.
Yeah, anymore. Or any less, right? Oh, boy.
Now the streak has just gone on too long. Like when am I like it would, I should have just like had a beer on February 1st just to like get that over with, and then kind of gone back to not really drinking. But now I need a really, really special, like the longer I don't drink, the bigger an occasion it needs to be, to the point where I'm convinced it's just never going to happen.
Last week it was a birthday. This week now it's the birth of your firstborn son.
Well, last week it wasn't a birthday. That was you.
Yeah, no, I know.
That's what it took for you. I'm going to a birthday on Saturday. I can't imagine I'll drink there.
Yeah, whose birthday?
My niece's.
Oh. How old is she turning?
Sub 21. She does not drink much. So I probably won't drink with her.
Yeah. That makes sense.
Yeah.
Yep.
So probably, I don't know. I don't know when I'm ever going to drink again.
That was such a good story until I asked whose birthday it was. And then it just like unraveled.
It's
my 3-year-old niece's birthday party. Yeah, I probably won't be drinking.
It's a child's birthday party, a child whom I'm related to, so it's okay that I'm there. Unlike those stranger child birthday parties you just kind of end up at.
I have been invited by 2 different people recently to go to their child's first birthday. And they're friends, like their family friends.
Oh, you got to go.
I'm not. Both of them I said no. We're in the middle of a pandemic.
Oh, I'm not saying you gotta go because I haven't been the best type of friend in terms of making things like that happen.
Nice.
I'm sorry, Ben.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Ben, as well.
Yeah.
I think
I have no room to stand on. Yep.
there will be a time and place, and I think there's going to be a number of just different variables that will make you drink, and all those variables will be our listeners peer pressuring you to drink.
I really don't think they could do it.
Here, Lincoln, would you like?
I welcome you to try.
Would you like this Coke Zero?
You won't succeed in causing me to consume any alcohol. Like you can't. You could try. You could post. You could comment on everything we post everywhere. You could listen to every single episode. You could share our podcast with your friends. Be like, yo, I'm trying to peer pressure this guy into drinking. You might succeed, but like, I don't know.
It'd be close. It'd be close.
I've got a lot of willpower, and I doubt you could even come close. and without them realizing it, they will have become bigger fans of the podcast, and so it's just a ploy to get people to interact with us more on social media and also in real life.
Hey, make our podcast.
It's called guerrilla marketing.
I dig it.
It's like that one thing we did that one time with our number neighbors. It's like that. That's what this is. Oh, sorry about the interruption there. We had to.
Yeah,
Lincoln. I just started swearing a bunch, so I had to. Had to cut
kept
it
on
out.
saying donkey.
Well, it's like I'm watching Shrek.
Oh man, guys, thanks so much for sending your questions.
I wish more people would have sent questions. Honestly,
Yeah, I'll tell you what. Jay sends some awful questions, but at least he sends a bunch.
Yeah,
so that's kind of cool.
Yeah. I was gonna say, yeah, he's better than, and then list all the listeners we have that didn't send us questions.
Yeah,
but like that's probably a bad idea.
Yeah, Jay, we don't want you to hurt yourself.
Well, no, it just
everything hurts already.
I don't want to say that Jay's better than a bunch of our listeners because he's not.
Oh yeah.
I also don't want to like call out listeners for not asking questions.
Yeah, Elisa.
James.
Okay.
I see you watch the Instagram stories. I know it happens. I'm gonna post an Instagram story right now, and they'll both watch it.
Ooh, that's good.
Yeah,
guys from the future and from the past.
Yep. They'll be listening and go, "Oh, he got us." Oh my gosh, how does Instagram work?
Yeah, I'm not sure. Honestly.
I'm gonna do it after the episode for sure.
Well, we should probably wrap this one up. But you guys have a wonderful weekend. Thanks so much for listening. Number neighbors, we love you. Hope you become part of our family. And I just want to say,
our family of listeners.
Make sure to follow us on Instagram, on Twitter, and sub on YouTube so I can give you a holler. Have a great weekend. Peace.
Bye.
Peace.